Now, Kel wasn't able to join us, but we still wanted to share their excitement.
The Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still in the bottom third of the league, but see a little bump up in the rankings.
And San Antonio, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton is out there with White. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, Andre Drummond is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Gordon. And it's Clarkson in a 2 guard. 4 on the clock. Here's Ingram. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Greg, obviously we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Here's Halliburton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night. He hits both from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving passes to Clarkson. Rejection by Zubats. Outside White. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Connects from three-point range.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee.
Irving passes to Clarkson. Ingram against Gordon. Pass to Clarkson. Outside Irving. Deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
The quick release, the feathery touch. Kyrie beating good defense with better offense.
1:15 left to play in the first. Now, here is Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against New York.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Here's White after the made shot from Andre Drummond. There's the pass to Ingram. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Clarkson against White. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Aaron Gordon out there with Green. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Irving. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Halliburton missing. San Antonio leading. Irving kicks to Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Halliburton passes to Ingram. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered by Irving. White, good.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Irving kicks to Clarkson. Now, here's Sabonis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's Ingram on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's Sabonis, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Spurs. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And that one's good. Ingram.
A sound jumper goes a long way in this league. Ingram understands that and makes the most of his.
Left side, Irving. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Here's Zubac. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio leading by 3. Gordon kicks to Green. Here's Clarkson. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Ingram. Passes it to Halliburton. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the shot goes down. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
White against Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now an 8-point Spurs lead
He's the poster boy for the modern power forward. Draymond with the skill set.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And now with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Halliburton is out there with White. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Ingram, and at the 3 spot. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered by Irving. Ring shot on the way. Draymond Green grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 11. Irving kicks to Gordon. Spurs passing it around. Sabonis with the block. Here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Outside, Sabonis. Out to Ingram. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Pass to Halliburton. Now Ingram. The 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Ingram right side. Now the pass to Halliburton. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Ingram. Plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ingram's got 6 points.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Gordon against Ingram. A shot off that time. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Irving. Here's Drummond. The Pacers pull it in.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shots good by Clarkson.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator, really sees the entire floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Halliburton, and that one drops for him. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pacers trail by 16. Ingram outside. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, White. Back to Ingram from outside the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause. And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
White the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Clarkson. No good with the fallback jumper. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Gordon. Andre Drummond is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Halliburton. Passes it to Sabonis. Now Zubac. They get a hand on it. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Ingram outside. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Shoots from the elbow. Knocked away.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Each year, Brandon becomes a little more assertive at the offensive end, and we know he has the talent.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just 1 miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the paint. Here's Sumner. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Outside Robinson. Now here's Wagner. Defense right on him, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Indiana called for the foul. And he makes both free throws. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lamb passes to Sampson. For the 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Jones with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps